Well, they're thinking about letting people talk while on the airplane. Is it a good idea? Dora Scheidel is live at Hancock Airport tonight with a look at how travelers are reacting. Dora.
Megan, the idea of using your cell phone on the plane is not sitting well with passengers. The people I talked to at Hancock Airport today say silence is golden when it comes to flying. When it comes to phone conversations at 30,000 feet, most people aren't on board.
I'm not a real fan.
I think that it could potentially be a problem.
Fairly certain there are going to be some loud talkers that are going to annoy old grumpy people like me.
Whether it's due to comfort,
I try and get a couple hours of sleep, especially when I'm traveling overseas. But stateside, yeah, it's kind of nice to have that peace and quiet and be able to read without listening to somebody distracting me.
I think it would be kind of irritating because I feel like flying is kind of a relaxing time and I don't feel the need to make phone calls.
or courtesy.
I feel that conversations short or especially extended would be distracting and kind of unfair for the surrounding passengers.
It's hard to regulate people's conversations, and if there's children or if it's a noise issue, it would be hard to discriminate which conversations are appropriate and not.
But others feel the need to stay connected.
It definitely seems natural. I'm almost surprised it took this long. I would have expected a few years ago, especially when really smartphones started to take off.
To be honest, I'm surprised. I don't know if it's necessarily a bad thing or a good thing, but I've always wondered why we weren't allowed to use cell phones on planes.
And think it's only a matter of time.
I don't know if it's going to pass this month, this year, next 2 years, whenever, but eventually I'm sure it'll happen.
I would assume sooner or later they will segregate the talkers from the non-talkers. 40 years ago, we segregated the smokers from the non-smokers.
But with all the stress of travel, most people say silence is music to their ears. The FCC will consider the changes at their meeting on December 12th. If the proposal moves forward, the FCC will collect public comment. But in the meantime, Megan, it may be a good idea to invest in some earplugs. Reporting live from Hancock International Airport, I'm Dora Scheidel. Matt and Megan, back to you.
You may be avoiding the person talking next to you rather than the screaming baby.
Yeah, either way. I guess a little respect for your fellow passengers, what we're going to need either way. Well, some say Seneca Falls was the state.